This is how I would invest my first $1,000 if I was starting again. And no, this is not another post recommending an ETF like VOO or SPY. If you want to find high quality investment opportunities, make sure you like and follow. If I was starting all over again and investing my first $1,000, this is the strategy I'd choose. To begin, I would start by looking at 10 companies that I think are the best businesses in the world. For most people, this would probably be companies I'm familiar with like Apple, Google, or Amazon. There is a reason that these businesses are so massive, and it's a good place to start. From this point, I would study each company in detail. I would look at things like their press releases, website, and annual reports to gain a better understanding. You may think you know what these businesses do, but you have no idea until you've put in the work. Now that the picture is more clear, the next step is to evaluate their financials to see if they actually are a good business. A company's financials reveal the truth, proving that they are a profitable and growing business. If this step feels overwhelming, you can follow me and I'll teach you how to understand financial statements in the future. Once you have studied the financials of all 10 companies, the next step is to figure out what they are worth. The price to earnings ratio is the tool most investors use. You can take it a step further by doing a discounted cash flow analysis, but we'll save that for another day. When evaluating the price to earnings ratio, you want to compare its current to its historical average. You may also want to compare it to other businesses in its industry. For example, on Yahoo Finance, you can find Apple's trailing 12-month PE under its key statistics section. I would then go to a website like macrotrends.com to see its long-term historical average. To me, it looks like Apple is overvalued. Once you have a better idea of what all 10 companies are worth, it's time to compare. At this point, I would make one of 3 choices to decide how to invest my $1,000. Based on the quality of the companies and their market valuations, I would either choose to invest in 1, 2, or 3 of the companies. If you feel super confident about just one of the businesses, just invest in that. But if you want a little diversification, you could spread it across 2 or 3 businesses. The reality is that $1,000 is not a lot of money. For most people, even if they were to lose it all, they could make back that money in less than 1 paycheck. And by taking such a concentrated position, you can realize the full potential of the investment. By over-diversifying across many businesses or even buying an ETF, you are weighing down your returns. But if you're willing to do the work, you can achieve more success than most investors ever will. Don't settle for average results. If you found this insightful, like and follow for more.